went to Jefferson for bariatric surgery, but my tests revealed
that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And forget it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of hate.
Oh, grinders, what's up? How you doing? I feel I made you wait long enough, man. Windows updates got me rolling in updates, and oh my goodness, stuff got out of sync, and I needed that extra time. So sorry for letting everybody wait, but we're gonna get into it. So Albert Gouchard, I know I'm on the clock, and he's gonna deduct my hours. Oh man, Albert Gouchard, shout out to you. He came on today, so I'm late again. Mr. Tennis, how you doing? We got a second pick for. Oh man, what's going on? Neil, how you doing? What's up, Dog Zone? Thrifty in the house, how you doing? Oxalot, Dad of War, shout out. Mary Wilcox in the house, Mr. Tennis. Michael Meridian's here. Iconic Games is here. There he is. We got Diablo Doc Matters in the house. There we go. Mad Joe, Nick, and the Unknown. Thank you. Sorry for the wait, but yes, now the wait is over. Windows has updated. I synced my stuff together, and I got hit with the update there. But I wanted to do a show today because the two topics came up, and I want to cover the two topics: Ubisoft and just the quick announcements of what's going on with Xbox. And I know that there's the show tomorrow, which I do not believe I'm going to live stream. I got work going on. I got to see what time again it is, but I'll probably do a post reaction either sometime tomorrow or on Friday. So there you go, grinders. But you'll definitely get the Grindhouse take on that. So be ready for that. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're growing. We have no problems. We're growing. We're growing. What's up? How you doing? Outside, you always go full of himself. So yeah, let's get into what is going on, man. I saw people in the chat going, it is a wild start to the year. Dude, it is. Man, it is crazy. It's like, I was thinking about it, just going like, what is gaming news anymore? Like, what is going on? Like, we are really seeing how the sausage is made, and we don't want to know, man. It's like, dude, games that we don't even know in existence and not even are being canceled, and then they tell us they're coming, and then they're canceled. Dude, it is like people falling off the manufacturing line. I don't know what's going on here. What's up, Steven Leone? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. Everybody coming on in here, hit that like button. But yeah, I'm like, what the hell is going on with everything? And it's like the people who you want to talk, Nintendo and Sony, they're quiet. They're just like, here's Marathon. Yeah, Sony just does what it needs to do. But at least they keep a little game. Microsoft is yapping away. They got a whole Microsoft Wire post that we'll do. Like, I don't know, a bunch of nothings, but they're doing something. And then Ubisoft, like, between EA and Ubisoft, dude, what is going on with game development? and the industry, I have no clue. But we know here as a rule at the Gaming Grindhouse, this has been a rule for 5 years. You never, let me put some reverb on this. You never go full Ubisoft. That is a rule. There's the Grindhouse rules. There is the Grindhouse rules, the Side of House rules. There's the Grindhouse rules. The Grindhouse rule is never go full Ubisoft. And there's a number of different ways that could be approached, that statement. But what's up, Liquid Data? How you doing, man? There's a number of ways that can be approached. Like, what does that mean? Don't go full. You do not buy Ubisoft games at full price because they go on deep sales about 20 days, the gold edition. 30 days later, Ubisoft makes them $60 when they're $100 at launch. So never go full Ubisoft. But man, Ubi and Yves Guillemot and his son, Junior Guillemot, they have destroyed with his Ubisoft. So this is what Ubisoft has turned into now. They have restructured. In the same way of restructuring, they have, of course, canceled stuff. A whole bunch of stuff in restructuring. So in summary, this is what we got. We got some Shinobi summaries, and we're going to cover some articles here. But let's just go through one of the summaries here of what is going down. So Ubisoft said they're having a major company reset. All right? And I got some images here too as well. Grinders, tell me how you feel in the chat about what's going on with Ubisoft. What the hell is this? Windows doing its thing again. The first thing, 6 games have been canceled, including 4 unannounced games. 3 were new IPs. 1 was a mobile title and a Prince of Persia remake. So, 4 unannounced. 3 of those 4 were new IP, a mobile title, because Yves like his mobile titles, and then the Prince of Persia remake. The Great Reset, that's right. 7 games then have been delayed for better quality. One of which was before April 26, 2026, and now coming before April 2027. And this is where I was like, I got to do a show. Likely a Black Flag remake. I'm like, yo, listen. New IPs getting delayed. When we got remakes of games that have fully been out, and we getting remakes being delayed for quality, yo, Ubisoft, I don't know what's going on with them. Remakes are getting delayed. This is going wild here. And it's Assassin's Creed again. It's like, dude. Oh, yes, I got that, T.O. Exactly. Black Flag was great. A remake? I thought Skull and Bones was supposed to Balls and Ass, whoever that game was. Oh, man. Ubisoft Halifax and Stockholm have been closed. Ubisoft will now operate 5 creative houses for different IPs with their own leadership and end-to-end responsibilities for their portfolios.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Yo. Ubisoft will have now 5 creative houses. So we're going to look at those creative houses now. I don't know if you could call them creative, but my goodness gracious. This is what we got here. Here we go, grinders. Let me bring it up here. These are their houses of doom. These are the 5 creative houses. The decentralized model that they got working on here. Oof. We got Vantage Studios. That is the number 1 studio. That studio is going to have scaling and extending Ubisoft's largest and established franchises to turn them into annual wait a second. Billionaire. Capitalized billionaire brands. Yo. Okay, Ubisoft. Billionaire brands. And those are Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. Yeah. Okay. We need a new Far Cry, by the way. And yeah, and you've been going downhill with Far Cry. What's up, D? How you doing, man? Billionaire brands, yeah, penthouse brands. Then we got the Creative House. That is offering a competitive and cooperative shooter experience. These are the Splinter Cells, the Division, and Ghost Recon. Or Splinter Cell, excuse me. Hello, Splinter Cell. Yeah, okay. Creative House 2. Creative House 3 is Sharp Live experiences. These include Brawlhalla, For Honor. Dude, 4 got enough of For Honor. Dude, let it. Skull and Bones. Riders Republic. Oh my God. Forgettable. And The Crew, which I like The Crew. So I take that one, but the rest of them, Brawlhalla I know is one of their things, but For Honor, my goodness. Talk about a game that just stuck around for a long time. Then the Creative House 4. Dedicated to immersive fantasy worlds and narrative-driven universes. Brands include, dude, they got the goal to put Beyond Good and Evil on here. Are we Ubisoft? Like, it's nice to just list them on here. It's pretty sad. Rayman is another one. It's pretty sad. What's up, Josh? Well, it's pretty sad that they're putting brands on here that they have forgotten about. And they've been so irrelevant to Ubisoft in the recent decade that they got the gall to put these games on here that they've forgotten about. Prince of Persia. They just said the game they canceled was a Prince of Persia remake. Creative House 4 is already in the bowl. They're already done. Creative House 4, you're ready in the shit. They're already done. That's why Creative House 4. And what I have a feeling is that we're slowly going to see Ubisoft slice off creative houses. And they're just going to be Vantage Studios because that's all they've been is Vantage Studios. They only been number one. Forget about the rest of this stuff. The rest of the stuff is trash. Then 5 is your Hasbro, Hungry Shark, Just Dance. That's the Uno. Dude, that's like, yo. This is crazy. Yes, they did the side-scrolling Prince of Persia, but they canceled the remake. That was one of their cancellations. Creative House Studio already is fighting uphill battle. It's crazy. That's what it said. Let me go back. They canceled 6 games. Yeah, let's see the article. The 6 games that they canceled. Good job, Creative House 4. Ready for... Ubisoft has announced it canceled 6 games currently in development, including its remake of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Well, good job, Creative House Studio 4. You're already fighting uphill battle. Creative House 4, you're in trouble. But like, they canceled 6 games. I don't know what this thing's popping up here. Let me get rid of that thing. There we go. The review. So basically, get away. The larger analysis. That's a major organizational and operation portfolio reset. The company has stated it has conducted a thorough review of its content pipeline over the past 2 months. This review led to the decision to refocus its portfolio, reallocate resources, and revise its roadmap. Here we go with roadmaps. Over the next 3 years. You think the studio's going to be in 3 years? Ubisoft said its focus will be a return to exceptional levels of quality on open world adventure segments. Wow. This one could wish, right? Quality and open world. A term had been developed between Icon Diarrhea for Ubisoft's open world games, where it was just like unlock the tower, and then you have icons all over the place. Side missions with no substance. Horribleness. And then that was their open world quality. And to step change this group's position in the games as a service native experiences. As a result, Ubisoft says it has discontinued 6 games that it felt did not meet the new enhanced quality, as well as more selective portfolio and prioritizing criteria. This means Prince of Persia, the remake, like not even a new Prince of Persia, a new 3D Prince of Persia, the remake has been canceled. Canceled on remakes now, as well as the 4 unannounced titles, which were 3 of them were new IP and was a mobile title. The identity of the 6th game has not been clarified. Ubisoft has announced that it will be delaying 7 other games, and canceling 6 to ensure quality benchmarks are fully met. This includes an unannounced title initially planned for fiscal year 2026, which is March 2026, so that wasn't coming, and has now been delayed to 2027. And people believe that it may be the long-reported Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake that has now been delayed. That's the game that was supposed to come out in the next 3 months, they're thinking, and Black Flag resynced. There. This is the game that they canceled, the remake of Prince of Persia.
Most people think time is
I remember
like
when
a
this was
river
announced.
that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No!
This didn't meet their quality and they canceled
I
it.
saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Dude, I remember doing the original one, man. That was
Give me the dagger!
Never! I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Kako Lukim.
This game was in. Jack says this game was announced in 2020, available in supposedly available in January 21st, 2021. Yeah, that is not a huge review. Look, it was PS4 game too. That was crazy. But yeah, that apparently has been canceled. Obviously, 6 games canned, 7 games delayed, and they closed the studio, and they closed down 2 studios. And the studios they closed down were, hold on, let me get them again. I think I had them in the list there, but they shut down 2 studios. But yeah, this is their breakdown. Again, exactly, Majo. Like that's the whole thing. Like I'm like, what has Ubisoft been doing? Like they have and listen, I think they lost creativity. They shifted into the service stuff and all that crap that they were going in, and realized that it was not going well. And I think Assassin's Creed, they went back and revisited original Assassin's Creeds and trying to get back. And Assassin's Creed has been it's been run through the muck. Like they have they tried making it an RPG. They tried making it more of like, you know, with the hit markers and things like that, and the health bars with Odyssey. Then they went back and we're going to go back to a regular Assassin's Creed. But the Assassin's Creed has just been, Beyond Good and Evil, I 2, who knows for Brazil? I have no clue. But they were a very service-based company. Like only thing that they've been releasing was like Just Dance. That was about it. Rainbow Six is just sitting out there. They tried it with Extraction years ago. That never worked. Like it's just been years, dude. Ubisoft used to have a showcase. Ubisoft used to be at E3 and have some wonky host and some crazy stuff and Just Dance on stage. Like, they had a showcase. That's where they were, and Ubisoft just went ludicrous. Like, they just went off the chain. And now they're like looking at it. It has been a while. Like, it has been like about, for Brazil, I would say about like 8 years or something. Like, Ubisoft has completely just, since the 2020, like, I have no clue what the hell Ubisoft has been doing. They had a couple like dude, they did a couple of stuff at launch, like with the PlayStation, and then that was about it. Then they just kind of rode out. I don't know what the hell they're doing. And now they're doing a restructuring here. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. This is for their next 3 years, but that is a pretty big cancellation. And you're telling me that the one game that they had planned for this quarter is now delayed a year, and it's a remake of Black Flag? I just, like, it's not even like a new IP or a big game that they're doing. And they closed 2 studios down, the Halifax one in Stockholm. During the web call by VGC, the company said it will consider selling the other assets, but not to provide any details. Ubisoft is accelerating its cost reduction initiatives. It said it's now aiming to fix its cost by additional $200 million over the next 2 years. The company wouldn't comment directly on the number of layoffs that'll happen as a result of this. So yeah, we haven't seen that yet. No, I know Black Flag is good, but like, it's a remake of Black Flag. It's not like you can't play the game already, and it's just like, that's the one game that they had in their pipeline that's being delayed. So what are they doing until then? Is there anything from Ubisoft this year? Is there anything coming out? Or is it the first game of this initiative is going to be the Black Flag remake coming out next fiscal year, 2027? Because that seems like they said that this is for the next 3 years. So is it just updates to Rainbow Six? Like, what do they have planned for this year? They canceled 4 games, 3 new IP games. So I have no clue, man. What's up, Anonymous Boss? How you doing, man? And then, here they are. So, the CH2 dedicated, the Division, C2, like, we saw this one, the Division, Splinter Cell, and Ghost Recon. Creative House 2. What are we doing here? What are they doing? Are they making a new Splinter Cell game? Are they doing a new Ghost Recon? Updates to the Division? Like, is it a new Division? Like, what? Like, I mean, that the brands of part of these creative houses have been just forgotten about. That's the craziest part. It's like, these brands are like, are they making a new one? Are they making a new Splinter Cell that people have been asking for forever? Somebody get Michael Ironside pronto. Are these Rainbow Six Siege updates? Because that's what, like, it seems like the only one at working is Vantage is Assassin's Creed and Rainbow Six updates. Like, I don't know what Creative House do. Like, unless they're working, they said $1 billion franchises. They're doing $1 billion brands. Listen, I don't know. I really think that Ubisoft just, this is my take on this whole thing, that I really think that Ubisoft just went down their IPs and just said, Team B and Team C, you get those IPs. D, you get those. You get these IPs. Are they doing anything with them? Because that's where I think would have been a better hopeful announcement in this, is that they actually, each of these creative houses have something coming. Because I don't know. The Creative House 3, I could say the Crew. Maybe they got the Crew, 4 Honor updates. Is that what they're working on? But I just seen Ubisoft just went down their IPs and was like, yeah, you. And the fact that they're all named the same thing, Creative Houses, and the Vantage Studios is the one that has Assassin's Creed. Like, I don't see any kind of, to me, looking at this, I think those are severable. That's what I think. I think those creative houses are sort of like, yeah, we could go down to 2 creative houses. Like, look at like this one. For like, what are they working on? Updates? So, like Josh says, so Creative House 2 is just doing Division, because I don't know what they're doing with Ghost Recon or Splinter Cell. But we're doing the 10th year anniversary update. That's what that whole studio is about. Anniversary updates. Like, like, good job, Ubisoft. Like, it would have been nice if they said we're doing creative houses and each of these are going to have a game coming out, you know. But dude, I don't know. Like, look at 4, man. Might and Magic, Prince of Persia. They just canceled the Prince of Persia game, so I guess that's one off the creative house 4. Rayman, Beyond Good and Evil. Is there a new Rayman game coming out? Beyond Good and Evil. They're gonna make an announcement. It's just crazy. Division Homeland, they canceled too. Yeah, yeah, they have canceled games, and these IPs have not even been in any kind of Ubisoft announcements, narratives. Maybe they were, but you know, you got Creative House 4, Prince of Persia is their brand, and meanwhile, the first thing is like, yeah, well, Prince of Persia remake is canceled. Are they making a new Prince of Persia? Because that's the one thing, as you know, when I go through these things, it's like, well, where's the where's the results of this? Because this seems like we're losing more than we're gaining from here. Division 3 is coming. They announced it. Division 3. Like, I think it would have been smart for them to kind of announce a game or so, because the only thing they said is that whatever was coming out in the next 3 months is coming out next year. And that's your Ubisoft's. I'm just like, you know. Yeah, Far Cry. Let me see what they have here. And this is what they had. This is what they announced with the Prince of Persia one. I guess this is the first job of Creative House 4. The first thing that they did as a new Creative House was create one of these posts. That's what they said. The Creative House 4. Well, Priest announced Creative House 4. You'll be in charge of Prince of Persia. So with that, your first job is to tell everybody that the game you're working on is canceled. Create the post. So they said this is the first job of Studio 4 or whatever they are. They said, to Prince of Persia community, we want to share with you directly. We've made a difficult decision to stop development of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake. We know this is deeply disappointing. The game carries enormous meaning to fans. While the project had real potential, we weren't able to reach the level of quality you deserve. And continuing would have required more time and investment than we could be responsibly commit. But they're dedicated to this franchise, right? Creative House 4 is Prince of Persia, right? That, from what I understand, right? Creative House 4 is Prince of Persia. So they are specialized in Anno, Might and Magic, Rayman, Prince of Persia, and Beyond Good and Evil. But they do not have enough time and investment for Prince of Persia. Are they making another game? Like, are they making a new Prince of Persia game? I don't know. Like, they're dedicated to this franchise, so they don't have the time or investment that will be a responsibility to the level of quality, and we didn't want to release something that fell short of what Sands of Time represents. Prince of Persia's universe, legacy, and passion. Thank you for your passion. It sucks. So that was the first job of them. They'll do another 2D one probably. Well, maybe. Maybe they will. But that was the Ubisoft news of today, which has been crazy. And we have yet to see the what the impact is to the to how many people are being laid off from this restructuring here. Because from looking at the studios and stuff like that, I don't know how many people are in each of the creative studios, but all I know is a lot of shifting happened and it affected us as consumers. Like, I don't know what Ubisoft's going to be doing unless they have some announcements later on this year, but they've been quiet anyway. They've been real quiet. So I really do. I am like, it is very disappointing because Ubisoft was sort of like that, never go full Ubisoft, like that B tier. It's kind of feel. Sometimes they'll have like the semi B pluses that they'll kind of squeeze in there, and just more games from them, and they will actually be pretty decent to kind of fill in. And they have been just kind of incognito for a while now. That's why it's been like, look at Keeley Smuggle and Grape shows and stuff like that. Like, your big publishers, EA and Ubisoft, they're not delivering anymore, man. Like, they have not been. And EA now owned by Saudi, I guess. Who knows what EA is going to look like this year, what their announcements are going to be. But Yeah, sad day for Ubisoft and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if, yeah, hey, I'll put it in the Grindhouse chat. Hit that like button. Over 80 people in here. I know I was a little late here, but hit that like button. We'll start a poll. It's like, let's ask you guys here. Do you believe in Ubisoft? Do you believe that this is something that, if this is something that you think is going to be better for them? I'm just thinking this now. Another take here is that, oh yeah, Shadows was last year. That's right, Josh. Yeah, they had Shadows last year. So and that was good. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know what? It's crazy, but crazy year. I forgot they had Shadows last year. Yote made me forget about Shadows. Oops. Yote made me forget about AC Shadows. But yes, I bought AC Shadows. AC Shadows I liked AC Shadows. It was good. But Yote made me forget about it. But yeah, I forgot about that stuff. But this is my thing. I have this fear that this major organizational reset is to fine-tune them and make them possibly for purchase. I think this is to trim the fat. They kind of cut away the fat. They said, yeah, we're these studio houses now, and either it could make them easy to kind of sell off parts of their studio houses, like, hey, Creative Team 5, you and those IP, we will sell you off to this company and Embracer grab you. Like they seem very kind of sliceable. It's like a pre-sliced cake. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're going to take this disaster of Ubisoft ingredients, never go full Ubisoft. We're going to bake this Ubisoft cake. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to pre-slice it. So we're going to have we're going to put in the hash marks to pre-slice the cake so that when we start kind of like feeling the pressures of things not working out, we could start, Creative Studio 5. Yep. Nope. Now we come to 4. You doing it? Now, you know what? 4, you go to 3. Yeah, you go to. We'll just be slicing you guys off. We're just kind of pre-cutting the company right now. And that's my initial take, is like, I feel like it's a very, considering that they got these franchises in there that we haven't seen life beats of hearts in them at all. And they kind of seem like they're pre-slicing their company, which, rumors were that they were, preparing themselves for acquisitions and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're preparing themselves for this, but I don't know. I don't know. And the fact that they had to do all this stuff with the success, because Assassin's Creed Shadows, thank you for bringing Josh bringing up. I forgot about Assassin's Creed Shadows, AC Shadows. It was pretty successful. It did pretty well. Like it came out. It was pretty well received. It was a pretty good game. But that didn't even do much to these companies. And that's I would say, like, the takeaway I have from a lot of this news that's really making my head shake is that it does not matter how well these games do, how well they're received, how well they sell. It still seems that these franchises, these companies are still struggling and still like shutting things down, still canceling, no matter how well these games do. Like, it's not even a good game could save a company. And these are the kind of things that are frightening, because you would think like, hey man, if they just kind of get these games out and they do well and they're celebrated, we'll be good. We'll be good. And we're seeing that that's not the case. And you wonder why. It's like, did these studios make some bets with the devil in the back end that now are not paying out? So this is the scary part of this whole thing of what's going on in the industry. It's like, well, what the hell's going on? You have a great game, but and the company's like, yeah, we're done. We're done with the studio. We're done with this. It's like, but you had a great game. Like, everybody likes it. Like, you have a potential franchise. And no, it's all right. We're done. And it's like, well, why? Did you make bets with other things that didn't pan out, and now everybody has to suffer because you made bad bets? And that's the biggest question mark I have with all this stuff going on, is that even successful games are not able to bulletproof these companies from these restructuring, sell-offs, studio closures, layoffs, being acquired. So That's where like the randomness comes to all this stuff. But I'm asking you, the Gaming Grindhouse, like, do you believe in Ubisoft? Do you believe that this organizational reset, these studio structures, are going to help them come out with quality games? Because that was the biggest thing. And you know, we care so much about quality that it's nice that they're focusing on quality. But like, I don't know. Like, is that something that we trust them to know what quality is? Like, it's crazy. 7 games have been delayed. Dude, that's 7 games. They released how many games? Like 2 games, 3 games last year? Dude, if 7 games got delayed, that's years of games. It's not like they're dropping 7 games a year. Like that could be possibly 2 to 3 years of games that have now been delayed because 7 games. I think they need to listen. You want to know the Grindhouse plan? If what I would do, this is what you want to know. What I would do to get Ubi back, and I say you go full Ubisoft. This is what I would do. Splinter Cell. There's nothing like it now. There's nothing like these espionage third-person games, spy games, stealth games. Nobody has. There's nothing like it now. There's nobody doing it. You do Splinter Cell the right way, a new one. Then you come out with Spy versus Mercs. You want to do your service stuff? Get Studio 4 on it. You do Spies versus Mercs. Cooking. Third-person camera Spies. First-person camera Mercs. You're in. Put it as a service game. Make it 20. Like, just don't do like. See, they tried to do service with that X Factor, whatever that thing, that Call of Duty mimicking. Stupid thing. You're not copying Call of Duty. You're not taking. You made your own Call of Duty X Defiant, and it got X communicated. You do Spies versus Mercs. Make it a service game. Do what you want. Sell your skins, whatever the hell you want to do. Spy versus Mercs. Nothing like that now. There's no third person versus first person. You could even do keyboard and mouse first person. Dude, there's nothing like it. And that's just in the Splinter Cell franchise. You got your Splinter Cell game that there's nothing like it now. There's nothing. And then you do Spies versus Mercs. Nothing like it. It will take the service world by storm because there's nothing there. It's strategy. It's not. It's strategy.
Number one customer.
It's stealth. It's communication. Dude, Spy versus Mercs got streaming written all over it. You choke out the guy when a spy gets him. You whisper in their ear, proximity chat style. Send me the check, Ubisoft. Glinzo with the 2. He goes, Ubisoft acting like the other soft company. Yeah, man, they're all soft out there. They're all acting soft. Like, yeah, we're pre-slicing our cake. That's right. They are.
There's only one word
Soft.
to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
But that's the thing. You want to be different. You got just one franchise in that whole setup at Ubisoft. Splinter Cell is completely different than what it is. And I would say you got to scrap and go back to Rainbow Six what it was. Scrap that friggin' Rainbow Six hero shooter to crap and go back to Rainbow Six Vegas. I would say Rainbow Six Vegas 4. And just bring it in. And if you want to do the multiplayer, then do the multiplayer in Vegas, but bring back Rainbow Six Vegas. With the destructible environments, with casinos coming down, dance floors, clubs breaking in. Rainbow Six, 4-person co-op, go. That's what you need to do. Bring back Rainbow Six the way it used to be. That's what I need to do. That's what I would do. Bring back those franchises. Then the third in my trifecta plan will be bring back Graw. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. With your drone, boom. Grawl. Not open world, wildlands, no. Bring back Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. And I'm not saying remaster them. I'm saying bring them back new. Reimagine. Done. Graw. Send up my drone. Let me ping people. We're cooking. Bring back the Ubisoft that we knew. Not this open world, wildlands, crap. No. Graw. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Third person. We're cooking. I'd be sending my drone out there, pinging everybody. Dude. That, you got it right there. Those 3 franchises. And then know what else? I'm going to get you another one. I'm going to give you a 4th bonus one, Grinders. The 4 keys of bringing back Ubisoft. Bring back Desmond to Assassin's Creed. Bring back Ezio. I want Desmond back. Ezio, the Animus. Stop jumping all over the place. Do it. I want Ezio and I want Desmond back. Redo the story. Say we messed up. Go back. Because now it makes no sense. Now it's just running around. No. Do the whole outside of the world, inside the Animus. Do it. That's what I say. Bring back Ezio. I want Ezio. And bring back the Desmond story. That's right, Thrifty. That's what that's it is. Now you just got, it's just like it's a new flavor. It's like, oh yeah, just jump in the Animus and we'll be on this country now. And it's just like, dude, no, Josh, we're bringing back Desmond from the dead. It was AI. It was fake. Desmond didn't die. The AI is going to bring back to life. Freaking Terminator style. Dude, they killed Arnold Schwarzenegger 20 times. He made 5 Terminators. We're going to bring back Desmond. I'll write the story. We'll bring back Desmond. I'm bringing Desmond back. That's it. We're going to go back. I'm bringing back everybody. It's the anime. I bring back Ezio too. I'm bringing them all. Because that was my favorite Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft, Nelson says. That's right, Ubisoft. But there's your 4 answers. I bring him back. There's no death to video games for him. We bring him back. Desmond Returns. That will be the title of the new Assassin's Creed game that I'm making. That's it. This is Gaming Grindhouse. I'm going to make a new game. Desmond Returns. That's what I said. How did it happen? Dude, it was AI. AI friggin' took his DNA and they cloned him. There you go. Desmond's back. The Animus is back. He finds an old Animus. It's just like they brought back Tron. We'll bring back friggin' Desmond. I brought back Tron. He'll go in there. It'll be the old Animus. It'll be all covered in dirt in like some basement in the future. And then he cleans it off and Desmond jumps back into the Animus. Oh, man. He came back. They cloned him. I brought him back. Just like, that's right, AC, Desmond Returns. Desmond Returns. There you go. See, I brought it back. I'm bringing him back. He got cloned. The DNA, AI took his DNA and they cloned him. There you go. Assassin's Creed, Desmond Returns. There you go. And know what else will be awesome? Having Desmond able to jump into all the different Assassin's Creeds. Oh, man, send me the check, Grinders. I'll have Desmond come back, Desmond Returns, and Desmond then could jump into Assassin's Creed 3. He could jump into Ezio. He could jump into the other one when the French Revolution. Yo, I'll make it Ezio. He'll jump into all the Assassin's Creeds. I'll tie them all together. Desmond Returns, and he could jump into any of the Assassin's Creed games. And he takes on those characters. Oh, it'll be like, I'm going to call it Quantum Leap. It'll be Desmond Returns, Assassin's Leap. There you go. Curse Kane, I'm giving the recipe for Ubisoft. There you go. We'll tie all the Assassin's Creeds together. When Desmond comes back, he could do like Quantum Leap. I'll make Scott Baio do the freaking voiceovers. That's what I'll make. I'll goddamn Ziggy, get in there. And Scott Baio will do the thing. I'll be Assassin's Leap. He'll be Big Desmond's trapped in the past. He's flipping through all the different Assassin's Creed people. Will he get home? There you go. Take the story from Quantum Leap and put it into Assassin's Creed Desmond Returns. I should be billing them by the hour. Ubisoft, send me the check. Yves Gumon, you know where to send it. That's what the people want. It has a little bit of nostalgia, but new. Rainbow Six Vegas, people go bonkers. Rainbow Six now, come on, man. Nobody's jumping into Rainbow Six service game now. Dude, hero shooter horse shit. Get the hell out. Reset. Keep it there for those people that just want to waste time on that stuff. Make a Rainbow Six Vegas campaign, 4-person co-op, go. You know how long, dude? How long I played squads in Rainbow Six, dude? We used to play, what was it? It was a terrorist hunt. Holy crap, man. Terrorist hunt? Dude, that's all we played. Every friggin' night in Rainbow Six, terrorist hunt. We used to put them on extreme difficulty and go into the house and do terrorist hunt. All the time with the bots. That's right, Fahim. Assassin's Grind. There you go, Glinda. That's right. Dude, we used to do terrorist hunt every night. Oh, my goodness. But, like, yo. And I said, the biggest one I've been saying all the time is Splinter Cell, at least Spies versus Mercs, dude. You want those service games, Ubisoft, like, dude, it writes itself. Spies and Mercs and Splinter Cell. There's nothing like it. You want to know what's going to be a successful service game? You do something that's nothing like anything else. And guess what else? That was like the OG extraction shooter. Spies versus Mercs. That was the OG extraction, because as a spy, you had to go in and get stuff and do your mission while the Mercs was security. That was the original extraction game, because you were 2 spies going in and 2 Mercs were security guards in first person, and they would do their mission. Dude, it was like it was the original. There's nothing like it. It's crazy. Hell, you want to do even something else? Make one of the spies. He could be bought or something like that, dude. I will make a 3rd spy in there, and that spy could be compromised. He could mess up the whole mission and sell out to the Mercs. Oh man, dude. Where's the creativity in goddamn gaming? Where is it? How the hell can we sit here and just come up with gaming concepts? And these stupid companies have their money so far up their ass that they can't know what we want as gamers. They think we're just like a mind flare. Like we're just like, the new game, pre-order now, statue please. Like how? Be creative like you once were. All of you. All these friggin' companies. Where are the ideas? Where is it? All you stupid bastards want to make a quick buck from your company, and look what's happening. Your companies are going to shit because you lost focus on what is important. And it's not just quality. It's game concept. It's entertainment. It's what people want. You think all they want is skins and dance around as a panda. No, you clown. People want interesting ideas and concepts and things that evolve. Like, there's so many interesting things, and what's so sad and grinds my gears is that when I was playing these games, when I was playing Spies versus Mercs, when I was playing these online games on the OG Xbox and the X360, and we were online, and I was playing these games, and I'm playing Unreal tournaments, and I'm playing all this stuff, I'm like, yo, if we're doing this now, what the hell is the next 10, 15 years of gaming gonna be like? And I wish I could go back to myself 15, 20 years ago and go, dude, they lost the whole dude. They lost the notes. The gaming creativity and entertainment is gone. It is all about who could cash grab more. And it's about panda skins and purple outfits and jumping around and having rainbow tails behind you. What? Yeah. I'm playing Spies versus Mercs and Chaos Theory going, oh my God, I'm doing this now. Holy, what 10 years of Xbox Live is going to be? What is it? I can't imagine. We're going to have 10 versus 10 Spy versus Mercs and buildings coming down and vehicle patrol coming up the streets. It is going to be epic. Get nothing. We get nothing. And this is the most disappointing thing that has pissed me off is that these stupid companies, that's what I mean, like great games are not saving them. Games that do well are not saving them because they just have their head so far up their ass trying to figure out what's the way to make a quick buck that they lost all creativity. And I don't blame the studios. I think the studios is where the creativity is. I blame the publishers that want to get their money. I blame the publishers. And the more of this acquisition bullshit, we're going to get more publishers telling developers what's going to be working and what's not. And the publishers only care about green money. They don't care about anything else. How can we monetize this shit? That's all they care about. That's it. And I think the creativity is there. It's just like, oh no, you don't have time. Yeah, no, we don't want to put more money in this game. Just ship it. And that's what bothers me so much. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. Playing those games back then, I was thinking, I can't imagine what the next 10 years, 15 years of gaming is going to be. When I'm sitting there playing Halo 2, I'm sitting there playing Spies versus Mercs and Chaos Theory going, oh my God, dude. When I'm playing Rainbow Six and I'm like, oh man, look, the walls come down. Yo, this is incredible. Look at the destruction. What is this going to be in 10 years? Yeah. Oh, we're going to add the zombies and extra. Like, what? It's so sad. And I'm glad they realized they're doing a reset, but I don't know. We'll find out what the Grindhouse say in the poll. Actor Ocelot, member of 9 months as a VIP. Thank you so much. He goes, this is why Sony has been releasing so many first-party games. A $200 million return on investment isn't worth the time. Live service is where it's at. It's that reoccurring revenue. That's right, Octon. That's what it is. It's money. But you know what? That doesn't mean that creativity can't be there. Like, they need to figure out how to hook the gamer on creativity rather than skins. Oh, let's give them backpacks so we could sell them different backpacks. It's like, no, why don't you sell me a very innovative game, a game mode or something like that makes me want to continue to play? That's the problem. Like I just said, like you could add an element of Spy versus Mercs where the Mercs could actually maybe leave messages or send or leave things on the map where one of the spies could read it and they'll get a different payout if they sabotage the mission. Now it adds a dynamic where your co-op partner as a spy could be sold out. Like he could be paid off by the Mercs. You know, maybe there's an ability to a Merc or a pickup or something where the Merc could be like, yo, leave these notes here. If he picks it up, and if you sabotage the mission, you'll get this much money and you'll get, you know, this much takeaway from the thing if you work for us. Now it adds a dynamic. It's almost like the dog zone, like, you know, and it's the whole thing with an extraction. They could kind of sabotage the mission. Like those creative things, just the mole, exactly like the mole. Think about that. You could buy off somebody on the other team and they could be like, yo, maybe I'll just sabotage this mission and get the payout. And then I'll get more leveling up. I'll take home more money. I could level up my character more, do whatever hell I want to do. But like you do something like that where you put a twist, a wrench in the game. And that's why Arc Raiders is doing so well. Because it's not you just run in there, shoot up everything, grab your stuff and run away. No. There's actually a social element there that adds tension, that adds your communication. Like, oh, you want to team up and let's help me? Or do you want to just sabotage the mission and take all my stuff? Or you want to help me until the end and then you kill me? Like, there's that level of tension that you get in a game that's added in that. And that's what people thrive for, is like the uncertainty. That's what I like in games. I like unexpected stuff happening. I don't want predictable stuff. Okay, they're gonna save the princess and leave the thing. I don't want to do that stuff. I want to have unpredictability, especially when I'm online. When I'm playing in a social atmosphere, I want to be like, I want to have those oh shit moments. I'm like, oh, whoa, what do you mean that happened? Wow, what do you mean? Like, I want that to happen. Josh, remember, 34 months, baby. He goes, Spy versus Mercs was in the last Splinter Cell, but it's been way too long, dude. I know. They added, I remember the last one they did was 3-on-3. They started off as 2-on-2, and I think they did 3-on-3 was the last one that they did. I think it was Chaos Theory. I have Chaos Theory here. I think that was it. Hey, what's up, Thrifty? He goes, member of 33 months. You can catch Thrifty's show later on tonight. He goes, Jez, have you solved Ubisoft's problem? Too bad they suck. I've solved it. Yeah, thank you. Too bad they suck again. That's right. They're never going to listen. And that's why I said, like, I feel like they are preparing themselves. Like, you know, how do you restructure and then just cancel a whole bunch of stuff? And 7 games in a year, cancel some games, like.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We suck again.
Blacklist had 3v3. That's what it was, Josh. Yeah. Chaos Theory didn't. Chaos Theory was the first time they had it. But the thing is, even Spies versus Mercs, dude, the thing is like even Splinter Cell by itself. We had Metal Gear, Splinter Cell, these third-person espionage spy games with gadgets and stealth, and they've gone away. They've gone away. So this is a reset for them. So let's see what they do. But we will see. Now, you heard the clip.
Oh, no. We suck again.
Let's end here the poll. Let's see what the Grindhouse says here. And the Grindhouse says, the question was, do you believe in Ubisoft? This new restructuring is going to make them see quality and release the games that we want and we play. And the Grindhouse, 51 votes in, almost about half the people in here, say yes, 24%, no, 76%. So, like the rule of the Gaming Grindhouse says, never go for Ubisoft, and Ubisoft now, no fate is what they make. So we will see what they do with Ubisoft. Now, talking about another company, the other soft one, very soft. Pause. Phil. Very soft.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to go.
They are getting prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow is their developer direct. Everybody wondering what their secret game is going to be. Who knows? Fable's going to be there. Let's see if we don't get Fable downgrade. Let's see if Fable delivers. I hope it does. It is Playground Games, one of their better quality studios. So probably their best one. And Forza Horizon, I think, is going to look really great as well. Excited to see that. So Fable and Forza are definitely going to get my eye. I'm excited to see those things. But in the other world of Microsoft that just, let's not talk about games. Let's talk about this other stuff. They must have heard me saying, what's going on with the full screen experience, Grinders? And they announced that the Xbox PC app experience is now on ARM-based Windows 11 PCs. I will say it again for those that just came into the show and hit that like button. Xbox PC app experience is now on ARM-based Windows PCs. All right, calm down. Calm down, everybody. It's just the crickets. Yes. A huge update. And it was so exciting that before I even get to it, it was such a huge announcement today that even our good friend, Mr. Where is he? Yes, Grinders. It was such a huge announcement today that our good friend, Jason Ronald,
Xbox scandal says, thou shalt not. I think
You're my number one customer.
Gaming Gandalf himself, came out of the cave, and he said, "Bring it." Wait, I gotta get back to the tapes. bringing Xbox to more players on more platforms. Dude, I think they have this thing like on copy paste mode or some AI mode. Like, the Xbox experience is now based on ARM-based Windows devices. So the Xbox experience is about gaming, right? And ARM-based Windows devices. Does that say gaming to you? Because let me tell you something. ARM-based Windows devices don't use GPUs. Gaming Github, what you got to say about that one? Hold on. Wait. What? Excuse me. I don't consider an ARM system a gaming place for my full screen experience. I don't know. I can tell you right now. You're talking the Surface. Anybody game on their Surface tablet or their Surface? That's a Windows ARM device. Anybody, grinders? Anybody playing right now, gaming? You gonna load up some Arc Raiders on the Windows Surface? Anybody? Hello? Chat? Hello? Well, nobody's saying anything. Hello? You think gaming, you think the Surface. That's where the full screen experience needs to be. To boot up all your Steam games. Anybody purchase the X13 Asus Flex? What is it? The Asus, the Snapdragon X gaming. You think of gaming when you hear Snapdragon X, right? It's to launch one game, Minecraft. Oh, damn. That's what Hero Down Under says. Like, I don't know why the full gaming Xbox experience will need to be on an ARM device. I don't know. Is it to bring xCloud to it? I'm assuming. Maybe, because I don't think you're paying native games there. Dude, I tried it. There you know, because I try everything. I bought the Snapdragon X, an ARM PC, and guess what? Yeah. It's an ARM. Dude, it is a broken ARM. It's not made for gaming because it has to emulate. So it uses whatever APU that it has, the Snapdragon X, X1 or whatever the hell it is, the Pro or whatever, to emulate in addition to trying to play the game, because it can't play it natively because these Steam games or these games are not built for ARM devices. So you got to have an emulation on top of it. So it's using resourcing, emulating. And these things are not hooking up with 5080s or GPUs in there. They're ARM devices on narrow, thin laptops that are meant for, like, Ultrabooks. So I don't know why the gaming experience is on there. And the only way I can think of is because they're going to be cloud, I guess. They're going to be pushing their xCloud through the Xbox full screen experience app. Because the thing with the app is that the app shows everything that's available to you, even though it's not them. So I think that's the whole point of making this full screen experience on ARM kind of do what it needs to do, I guess. Because I don't know any Ryzen Ryzen things, dude. I don't, you got some of those handhelds, those mini handhelds that they have, the Ryzen chips on there, but the ARM devices I could think of. Let me take a look again. Let me take a quick look. I want to know which one's on, because I tried the Snapdragon ones. Dude, they're not for gaming, I'll tell you that. So it's got to be for cloud. That's what it is. Windows ARM devices. Let me see what they are. Here we go. Oh, let's go to Steam Central. Here we go. Oh, here they are. These are the best Windows ARM devices. Here we go. Steam Central will show it to us. This is where now xCloud, this is where the Xbox app is available. The Surface, just tell me when you hear gaming. The Surface Laptop 7. The Surface Pro 11. The Samsung Galaxy Book 4 Edge. The HP Elite Book Ultra. The Microsoft Surface Pro 12-inch. The Asus VivoBook. The Surface Laptop 13. They all use Qualcomm's Snapdragon X chips. ARM-based processors in Windows laptops have come a long way since 2017. So much that they're capable now that trade blows with the latest alternatives from Intel, AMD, and even Apple. But wait a second, Windows Steam Central. I need to look at something. Because this is where I need to know answers. Because I read this one already. Where is NVIDIA Windows on ARM PCs might be finally happening. So maybe NVIDIA is doing it. Let's see. Oh, I get that way with all Windows games. But it just rolls off the tongue. Dude, but what did I tell you? I said that they want to move everybody to ARM because that's what they want to do. They want to move everybody on. Now, while some of these things can try to play these games, they are yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, let me see where it is. But those are the laptops that have it on there. Yeah, Xbox PC is expanding. Let's see what Yahoo Tech has to say. Let's see what Yahoo Tech has to say about this. Xbox PC expanding to a whole new ecosystem thanks to ARM. It says here, Microsoft announced a major milestone Xbox PC push, bringing a new heap of functionality on Windows. And I don't understand it because I thought the Xbox app was already on there, but I guess the full screen experience. Windows have been competing with Apple and bringing its operating system to ARM devices. Put simply, ARM PC devices are potentially more battery efficient than traditional Intel-based and AMD-based ones. Almost every modern phone is ARM-based. Windows' greatest strength lies in compatibility. Literal decades, members, Windows, this, blah, blah, blah. Compatibility with legacy Windows systems has generally prevented Microsoft from taking advantage of ARM technology. Last August, Microsoft announced the Xbox PC app was hitting Windows ARM devices via the Insider program. Today, they announced that it's coming out of testing and going public. So, Grinders, were you there on last August when they did this? Because, I guess they took it out of preview. They said Microsoft says that more than 85% Game Pass titles are now compatible with these devices, which include the Surface model of the Surface. And they are so options like the likes of Asus and Dell. Microsoft says it's working to broaden the amount of compatibility Windows on ARM has with PC games. That's what it is. Your Steam library, that's where it gets cooked. With the Prism emulation layer firm and developing for this. I tried it. I tried the Snapdragon one, that Asus one. I had to get rid of it because, it was definitely chugging along with some of that emulation. It's great for like office stuff, but like gaming, nah. Like I was messing around with it. Pause. Yeah. Prism runs x86 and x64 software on Windows ARM devices and has been picking up Steam for general viability. Microsoft says it now supports AVX and AVX2 alongside Epic anti-cheat software, enabling the likes of Fortnite to run on these devices. So there you go. Gaming has arrived. But yeah. They've been working for years, since 2017, to get this thing on there. So there you go. So gaming on a Surface laptop, anybody, enjoy. So that was one of the big news that came out there. They have now a game save sync indicator is now live. And yeah, somebody said no matter how many devices that they're on, Michael Meridian says it, no matter how many platforms they're on, nobody cares. Exactly. This is just like, like who's playing on Surface? People buying Surface to do office work. They're not buying to play games on that thing. But it's nice that it can, I guess. Whatever. Again, more just stuff. Game save sync indicator. This is the big update. Now they have a save sync button. So it tells you that you're saved there. Rolling out this player first feature gives real-time visibility to your cloud save. No more guesswork. And then they reconfirmed xCloud coming to Hisense and V Home OS smart TVs. They teamed up with V, announced that Xbox is coming to Hisense TVs. And there you go. And then these are the games that they added. Handheld compatibility program. So, that big handheld Xbox Ally, the big handheld push. They gave it away at the video that I showed you on Monday. the big push for game add-ons. Now the handheld compatibility program should be full swing. There we go. And there they are. They now have Arc Raiders is mostly compatible. That is, we call mostly compatible. We call that's I think mode. That's I think mode. Mostly compatible. That's the face when you boot it up. Mostly compatible. That's the logo that happens. That gets booted up. It's like, oh, is Arc Raiders going to work? And it goes, that face shows up right here. And it's like, yeah, I think it might work. Try it out, I think. And that's the icon for the mostly compatible right here. This is it right here. Just let everybody know. They did a visual, so that's mostly compatible. Then we got Clay Obscura's handheld optimized. Dave the Dino, oh man, Dave the Diver handheld optimized. Fallout 4 Anniversary is handheld optimized. Good job, you own it. Final Fantasy Remake Integrate mostly compatible. We're back to I think mode. That when you boot up that shows up that over there. Marvel Cosmic Evasion mostly handheld compatible. Octopath Traveler 0 mostly compatible as I think mode. And then Red Dead Redemption mostly compatible. Outer Worlds 2 now is handheld optimized. Why wasn't that at launch? Since that launched around the same month as the Asus handheld. Now it's optimized. Okay. Red Dead Redemption's mostly compatible, I think mode, and Silent Hill 2 is optimized. There you go. Huge list. Go out and go get your ROG Ally for $1,000 and make sure that these 10 games work. Or some of them work. Now we got, Play Anywhere. Grinders, they're blowing us up. Another announcement. Over 1,000 games in Play Anywhere. Incredible. Octopath Traveler, the finals. And here you go, Grinders. A banger right here. Here's the banger right here. Christmas Mutilator. Coloring book. 1 cup, 2 girl cup heroes. So shit, 2 girls, 1 cup game. I don't know. Cyberpunk Hacker. These are bangers. Jeff Keighley had these all at the show. Abyss DX. A game about digging a hole. Grinders, you better make sure that that's Play Everywhere. A game about digging a hole. We got Cyberpunk Hacker. Oh, sorry, expansion. Detective Rainy Night. Dome Keeper. A great favorite here, the Gaming Grindhouse. Dun Jungle. And one that I know is a favorite of a lot of you. Fast Food Master 2025. Please, I make sure that has to be Play Anywhere. But not when you get to Froggo Deluxe. I need Froggo Deluxe, bitch. Dude, Game of the Year. Jelly Car Worlds was a close second to Game of the Year, Froggo. Froggo, knocked it out of the park, man. But Jelly Car Worlds, dude, that was right up that. Mario Kart was sweating bullets when Jelly Car Worlds showed up. Mario Kart's like, oh no! It's like, yeah, Jelly Car, bitch. Oh man. A Legend of Princess Lyra. I was almost, my ass cheeks puckered up a little bit when I saw the Legend of. I'm like, what? The Legend of Zelda? Oh, not the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Princess Lyra. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I got everybody excited. I thought that was the Legend of Zelda. I was like, oh, Nintendo's doing it. So sorry, everybody. Sorry, the Legend of Lyra. Marvel Cosmic Evasion. That game is pretty damn good. I'm glad that's in there. A game about shitting yourself. Montezuma's Revenge. The 40th Anniversary Edition. Shitting itself for 40 years. Incredible. Montezuma's Revenge. 40 years of shitting yourself. Absolutely incredible. Gotta be Play Anywhere. Gotta be. I gotta be sure that that game you play on the toilet. Montezuma's Revenge, 40th anniversary, shitting himself 40 years. You gotta play that on the toilet. That has to be handheld. I gotta make sure that I buy that game on Xbox and I get on my handheld, because when I'm having Montezuma's Revenge, I gotta be playing Montezuma's Revenge. Octopath Traveler, we know that one. Odd Sparks, an automation adventure about cars. Pinball Jam, oh man. Portables, we love those portables. That we know that's on. You know who loved this portable? Wait a second. Portables That is one of the Grindhouse favorites here because we have our ball analyzer himself, True Virgil, in the house. Portables!
My balls, goggle my balls in your jaw. This is the remix. This is the remix. Can you goggle my balls?
Portables!
Goggle my
Fucking
balls
bangers.
in your jaw. This is the remix. This
That's True
is the
Virgil's favorite
remix.
game. Portables. And I heard that it comes in a package. You could get Portables and Montezuma's Revenge so that not only you shit yourself, but then you're also playing with your balls at the same time. Absolutely. A combo package, not to be missed. Portables and Montezuma's Revenge. Dangle your balls, play with them, and also shit yourself at the same time. Wonderful. Now, Puzzle Galaxy, not anybody's edition, the Xbox edition. Bitch, hold my beer. Now, for Valentine's Day, we know, I see all you lovers out there. All you friggin' lovers. Don John, Mike, I see you. I see all you guys, all you Don Johns. I see you. Here it is. Game of the for your loved ones. Recipe of Love. Yo, when you tell her that you bought that game on Xbox and she could play it on her ROG Ally or her phone. Dude, panty dropper, incredible. The Recipe of Love. Wait, I gotta do my voice. The Recipe of Love. Oh yeah. There you go. Honey, I bought it. What? You bought it for yourself? No, I bought it for us. This is a game that it's play anywhere, honey. It's not about me anymore. I bought the game on Xbox, but it's about us. You could play on your phone. Yes, it's about us. It's us. It's us. The Recipe of Love. Dude, tell me in the chat if it works for all the ladies out, for when the ladies, for the men too. Yeah, ladies too. Buy the game on Xbox. Tell your husband he can play it on his Asus ROG Ally. Recipe of Love. Bangers. And then you could jump into, from Recipe of Love, you could then do the Rhythm Doctor. We know about that game. You got to keep to the rhythm. Yo, I said the chat is going wild, man. These are, dude, this is what people have been screaming about. Xbox Play Anywhere, 1,000 games. Dude, these are incredible. You got Recipe of Love and then Rhythm Doctor. They go together, combo in the sack. And then there's Routine, that's taking out the garbage. And then Slime Boo. Oh, man, dude. I don't know what's going on here, but these games, they must come in a quadra pack. We got Recipe of Love, then the Rhythm Doctor, then he does the Routine, and then Slime Boo to end it off. Oh, man. That's a Phil Ness in the face. Slime Boo. We got Recipe of Love, Rhythm Doctor, and Slime Boo. Oh, man. Oh, no. And then we got the play with Snaky Snakes. Oh, yo. Phil Spencer putting all the sex games in friggin' and Play Anywhere. What are we doing? Phil, what are we doing here?
I don't know.
What do we do? We got Recipe of Love, Rhythm Doctor, Slime Boo, and Snaky Snakes. Oh, damn. Phil Spencer, you dirty for Valentine's Day. Space Elite Force 2, Reloaded. This is Reloaded. Stacky Dash. Now, this one is for all you wannabe mafias here. We got this. This is for the Italians here. I like this one. Spot Cat and the Cheddar Mafia. Back to the past. Yo. Mafia sucked. That game is the real Mafia. That's all I'm telling you. Mafia sucked there. That Spot Cat and the Cheddar Mafia, bitch. Mafia got nothing on this one. 2K got to figure out what they're going to do to compete with Spot Cat and the Cheddar Mafia. Talisman Digital 5 is here. Thank you. The 5th edition. I don't know if the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th editions are available and Play Anywhere, but the 5th edition is. Thank goodness you're here. Thank you. I don't know. Was that on Keely's one more announcement? Treasure Drop, U-Boat Attack, Wildflowers, and Yakuza Shadows of New York. Dude, they're bringing all that. Those are all your Xbox Play Anywhere. Those are the ones where you buy it once and you get it on other places. Yeah. But the challenge is the buying it once part. I think that's the hurdle. I think that's the hurdle, is just buying it once. Yeah, you get it other places, but I think the buying it once to get it other places. And then grinders. Because Microsoft's not done with all this greatness. They said stream your own game. Absolutely, over 1,000 games, and they came in with the bangers this month. They came in with the bangers, grinders. Hold on to your hats. They got Resident Evil Remake. Stream. You bought it, you could play it on the cloud for a subscription until they do the free pass probably tomorrow with ads. You can watch commercials. And Resident Evil Village. And on top of those bangers, they added all these. Don't Starve Together. Farming Simulator 19. Guilty Gear Strive. I Am Future. Just Cause 3. Little Nightmares 3. Mio. Planet Coaster. Resident Evil Village. And if that's not enough to wet you noodle, more coming soon in Jurassic Park World Evolution. The first one. Not the third. The first one. Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. Great game. I don't know who's playing it now, but a great game. And Dead Island Definitive Edition. The first one. And then Retro Classics. You remember this? Dude, they brought the heat. This one. There it is. 4 games. Absolutely incredible. And then the biggest request of all, Xbox adds mouse and keyboard support for more games. Xbox supports the use of wired keyboard USBs. Today, there are 230 games with touch controls on cloud, giving you more ways to play. And here's the latest titles added this month for mouse and keyboard. So they added mouse and keyboard support. And they want your help to help tell Xbox how they could make the future better.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this. You can do everything.
And that was the big announcements, grinders. I'll try to make it, it's very exciting. I'm jumping out of my seat for some of these announcements here. But those were the announcements, grinders. Bangers. Thousands of games. Thousands. The stream your own game. They better ramp this thing up. Stream your own game collection. With some more current titles. They're working on it, though. But they need that free tier, though. That's what they need. They need that ad-supported tier. Take my money. Michael says, take my money. But they need more of the, they need a free streaming one. So, like, if you play the games you own, so, like, if you watch ads, you could play the games. And I think that's probably the announcement that's coming tomorrow. But yeah, like that's everything. But you can see they're just throwing numbers out there, like thousands of games and, play anywhere. Dude, the thing is, this, and what's crazy is the saddest one, the stream your own games is, that's something that's keeping around. But this buy one and play anywhere, like these are the only names of the game here. Like, you look at the list, like we are adding all these games, and yeah, you get like 4 okay ones, decent ones there. Play anywhere that, I buy this and I can play it on PC and Xbox. But to be honest, play anywhere is the future of Xbox. Like, that's what it is. Like, you buy your game once, they can give you the PC version so that migration happens. So they're going to have to really ramp this thing up, and, they are really, and you can see how developers are, like, developers on this list, there's very few are willing to give up a free copy of a game that you buy it once and do it twice. Like, very few doing it. Like, Final Fantasy's not on there. Like, you're not play anywhere. So, like, it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. But those were their announcements today. So those were the two I should have named it like the soft companies, because those are the two softs of the day. So there it is, Grinders. Are you excited? Does that get you? I feel like we've been doing these kind of announcements for over 5 years, this is a decade right now, and it's just like, yeah, man, Show us Fable. show us Fable. No downgrade. Let it cook. Show us Forza. Like, I'm expecting tomorrow, it has to be a banger show. Like, you are coming with Fable and Forza. Forza, we know, is going to be quality. And Fable, I hope that they can do it. Like, and I'm excited for it. Like, and if it is a complete game of Fable and no jank and no question marks, no downgrade, no, the missions look good. No, dude, that is a purchase. That is a purchase. Not from Xbox Store. I'll buy that from Steam, but it will be a purchase. But they gotta it has to be Fable. And I'm hoping it is. Like, it looks good, but the combat needs to be there, the story, the open world, the decision building, like all those elements that they have not shown or even alluded to. That's the fearful thing. Is like they have not marketed this game in prep of like what we're gonna see tomorrow. And you're right. Like, see, Wild Wolf playing Baldur's Gate 3, like those kind of decision making, the influence, that's Fable. And this is the challenge that they put by putting Fable name on this and not naming it some other RPG name, but calling it Fable. It comes with prerequisites. And that is what they're going to have to address. So we need to see it. We need to see what they're going to do. And, I'm looking forward to it. Let me double check. When is it again? The developer direct. And please don't have Sue on a moped. I don't even know if Sue's around anymore. and Cartwheel Call. Please don't have that. So it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Ugh, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to live stream it. But I'll definitely do a reaction to it. I think I'm gonna jump on Mucho's podcast tomorrow, so I'll be on there for a little bit, and then Friday I'll probably do one for Friday. Do one, and then expect a lot of gaming on the weekend too. Get ready. That's right, Don John. This is the Dev Direct. You know what that starts. Dev Direct starts Grindhouse season. That's where we first start getting our clips for Grindhouse. So Scooter Sue, So that's where you hit that like button, because we know that Grindhouse season starts tomorrow. It usually kicks off with the Dev Direct, because we usually get Cartwheel Call and Sue on the moped and Todd Howard pointing at things. We get some goofy stuff. So, Grindhouse season starts tomorrow. This has been the off season. It kicks off tomorrow. It's like, road to WrestleMania. The road to the gaming Grindhouse starts tomorrow. This has all been the prereq, all this stuff. But that really starts tomorrow, Grindhouse. But yeah, so we'll see. But those are the two softs. But I'm really looking forward to Fable. I'm really looking forward to it, and and to see what we're gonna get from it there. So we will see. And whatever surprise game they got, I'm still putting my hat on some sort of Fallout game or Fallout update. I don't know if they're gonna do something new. If they do, that's great. But it's not gonna be Gears and not Halo, and I'm a little concerned that Gears is not there. And then I saw some things online about the whole the whole thing with Gears not having with Halo 15th and then GTA being on the 19th, that could be an issue as well. And then they kind of resupported Halo launching on the PlayStation. They're like, we're gonna make it we respect it and all this other stuff. And another thing that came up, and this is what's this? Ubisoft Beyond Good and Evil 2 survives Ubisoft's Project Purge. Oh please, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, see, they do. Assets lock, copy of finalizing a few things, everything tucked in night. The day before a marketing event. Oh, Stein. There. See, this is what I mean. This is where Microsoft just don't shut up. This guy Stein, the community manager. The day before the marketing event feels like a nerdy Christmas Eve. The assets locked, the copy approved, finalizing a few things, everything tucked in for a night and a big day. Yo. Just show the goddamn game. Stop with this online rally of the bots. Please. It doesn't help. But speaking of not helping, no matter how much rallying, and this one, Clockwork Revolution, is another one that I'm really looking forward to. They came out and said some big things, but they said the thing that bringing a level of reactivity from isometric titles and something first person We've roughly built 30% more content than the player could see. So it sounds a very ambitious title. All right. I'm excited. I'm interested to see that. But this, grinders. 1348 is a bonus topic here. Game Grinder, hit that like button. They act like scammers, right? Just bring the games, right, Primal? That's the thing. We don't need like tucking in and the night before Christmas Eve and it's Christmas Eve and stop. Show the game and then after it, then you want to do your marketing and promotion. But stop with this, all this like get ready. I was like, whatever. So this game, very interesting. 13 again. These games, it even has an Xbox Series up top. They have it on the article. But this 14th century Italy action adventure game, they came out and said, yeah, we're bringing it for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam and Epic Store on March 12th for $25. They announced today, the previously announced Xbox Series version has been canceled, quote, in order to focus on the studio's efforts in delivering the best experience for PC and PlayStation. How many times have we heard this before? Like, that's the thing. It's not even a fact about this game. It's a fact of like, how many times have we heard developers over the last 3 years say the same thing? We're canceling the Xbox version to focus on better quality PC and PlayStation versions. Like, and people still sit there and go, Xbox is back. Xbox. Dude. Phil, what do you have to say?
Gaming.
Xbox skip. That's right. It's an Xbox skip again. I just, it's pretty eye-opening when you just hear, no matter what game it is, they cancel the Xbox Series version.
Skip. Yeah. But skip. Where you go? Skip. We skip.
Simple as that.
Skip. Like they do it all the time. They said Wukong had this. Oh, but Sony bought Baldur's Gate. Like all the like. But Xbox is everywhere. What do you mean? PC is Xbox. PC, Steam. Oh, but it's on the Xbox store. Oh, but you see the confusion? Like you see like what Microsoft has to deal with? This is the thing. Like, it's on PC via Steam. It's in the Epic Store. It's on Steam. It's on PlayStation 5. But Xbox is Xbox everywhere. We are on Hisense and all this other. Yeah, you're on no sense. This game is skipping Xbox. And by skipping Xbox, it's not on Play Anywhere. It is not on the Xbox app. Full screen experience, my ass. It's not on Hisense TVs. It is not on your phones. Like, but you're everywhere. But then you're nowhere. Sounds like somebody said something, right? Sounds like somebody, like, it sounds exactly like what the lady said. She said that when you're Xbox, when you're everywhere, you're nowhere. Because you would think with a marketing of Xbox is everywhere. You could play with this, you could play with that. You could play with this, you could play with that. Well, then why are they skipping? Because they satisfy with PlayStation and PC on Steam and Epic. That's like 95% of the market. And then you go, oh yeah, and Xbox is the 5%. Yeah. But then Xbox is the one that says that they're all over. We're everywhere. We're all over the place. We're oh. Well, you better tell them. We give access to more players on more devices, on more things. We just announced Windows full screen experience on Xbox full screen. We're on Hisense TVs. Look at us. Look at us. We'll tell them. Nobody's buying what you're selling, Microsoft. But we got so much. We'll play anywhere. We got 1,000 stream your own games. What is what? Look at us. Look at us. We're on Hisense. We're on ROG Ally handheld. We canceled it. It's not delayed. It's canceled. They're just like, nope. I just read you a whole sizzle reel on the Xbox Wire. Thousands of games. Thousands. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. They're like that neon sign that just keeps blinking. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. It's like, shut up, turn it off. But tell them. You're supposed to be getting developers. Why did developers skipping you?
Skip.
This is what I mean. This is not.
Skip.
This is happening all the time.
Skip. Simple as that. Skip.
Like it's just crazy. Like that's a problem. Like you say, well, this game sucks. This game's gonna be a 2. I don't give a the thing is the message, the perception. Because this is not the only developer that does this. We've read this so many times, and it happened with big games as well. The perception is that they're cooked. And no matter how much they scream from the rooftops, look at us, look at what they're doing. The developers, which is the gasoline to the gaming. You need developers supporting your platforms because you're still trying to sell your platform. Your xCloud, Xbox Play Anywhere, your Magnus, whatever the hell, you're still trying to sell a platform, but you pretend like you're abandoning it. And the perception is you're abandoning it. And that's why when they look at, like, we're not developing for the Xbox, but look what happens, what suffers. And this is, again, I'm not saying that this is the game of the generation and this is the big deal, but it's the perception that you need to focus on. That developers are doing this. This is not the only one. These have been happening. We have Xbox skip button right here.
Skip.
And it happens with big games. But the perception is that they're out. But meanwhile, we're platform agnostic. No, you're still trying to sell a platform. But look at the damage. The fact that they canceled this for the Xbox means that, see all these updates? They canceled it for Xbox, means that, the hell's going on here? Means that now there's no xCloud. There's no Xbox Play Anywhere version. There's no Xbox Windows Store version of it because they have skipped it. Now it's still on PC via Steam and Epic Store, but it's not on the Xbox Store. And it doesn't do Play Anywhere. And it doesn't do xCloud. And all because of the Xbox console is a failure and not selling. So you see the fact, that's why they got to get rid of that console. Because they got to get developers off of that thing and become platform agnostic and try to say, hey, you put it on Steam, you're putting it on Epic Store, please put it on the Microsoft Store. And try to get them to put it on a storefront on PC rather than doing it on the console, because the console development is where they're not getting the support from these smaller studios. And usually these small games are the ones that they could do Play Anywheres. They could implement their cloud saves. They could do their features because usually these little studios, they want to do this stuff. They're more inclined to do it rather than these big publishers. They give away our game for. But you see what happens. They're skipping Xbox. They're skipping all your ecosystem. So that's why I always said, like, the fact that Microsoft has abandoned their console and saying you could play everywhere, it's going to hurt them in the long run because they're effectively hurting their whole platform because they're still trying to sell a platform to developers and to you. But because the weakest link here is not getting the sales and not getting the developer support, then guess what? The whole system crashes. And that's the point that I wanted to make in the sense of it's the perception. Because when they skip Xbox, they skip it all. It doesn't show up in the Windows Store. It doesn't show up anywhere else. So that's why I said them not focusing on the console, that's not good because you're inherently hurting your whole ecosystem. Because and if you think the Windows Store has any kind of lifeblood compared to Steam and even the Epic Store, you got nothing coming, man. You are down the list. So the only leverage you really had was your console, and you just decided to abandon it. That's why it always boggled my mind, everybody. It always boggled my mind that they were willing to just dismiss their hardware so quickly when the hardware should have been the heartbeat to where all this came from. It's similar to how PlayStation operates. Their console is the heartbeat to their portal, to where their IP goes in a movie, on Steam. But it starts centralized on the PlayStation 5. That is the heartbeat. That's where we cannot lose focus. We get a sale on that one. We add features to that one. We add accessories to that thing because the PlayStation console is the heartbeat. And then we expand from there. Microsoft said, oh yeah, sever the heart. We're going to go and play with the limbs. And it's like, yeah, but the limbs are not moving if the heart's not beating. You just skipped the Xbox, which should have been the core of your leap into cloud, you leap onto PC. The Xbox getting those sales, the subscriptions and all that should have been the focus. Instead, you just let them rot. And you just said, oh, we're going over here now, giving features to PC, and you just ignored them, and they all left. Now, the devs are leaving. So, it's just something I wanted to point out with the perception of how the console is apparently affecting their whole ecosystem. So, we will see, but I just read that whole sizzle reel there. But grinders, this has been a Grinds Bite, and a big bite. But we got those topics covered here with the softs. We covered the two softs, Ubisoft, Never Go Full Ubisoft, and Microsoft. Phil Ness Soft. And, yeah. So hit that like button. Hit that hype button. I want to thank everybody for coming on through. Let me make sure I got all the chats and everything here. Yep, I got everybody there. Thank you again for that. And, yeah, and the hype, hit the hype button. But also let me know in the chat, like, things that you still want to see on the show. Like, do you like you like some of the music? Do you like some of the DJing stuff? Do you want some I'll definitely do game and grinds, but like, playing games, because that's the essence. There's nothing there, but like, if there's other things that you want to see and do, and hit me up with any topics too, because like, I search for topics and things that I want to talk about, but I know you guys have some too, so yeah, hit me up with those as well, and I could add them to a gaming grindhouse or Grinds Bite. But yeah, look forward to tomorrow. I'm really excited to see Fable and Forza. So definitely we'll get some reactions out there, and keep it locked here for the next Gaming Grindhouse, which will probably be I'm probably not gonna have time tomorrow to do it live, so probably on Friday, where you'll get the full blown. We'll recap it, and it'll be good because the dust will settle. We'll see what was announced. Maybe prices get announced for pre-orders and things like that. So it's always good to let the dust settle on there. But catch me over on X too for some sharing and reactions over there. Xbox consoles getting the weekend at Xbox. Niku says, shout out to you. Hit that like button and share it out, grinders. Thank you again. Gaming Grindhouse is Ghost. See ya on the other side of the Dev Direct. Here we go. Yep.